Hi, this is 800 Spirit again, come back with another reading, Survivor Diddy. And the question on this reading is going to be, what is his intention with the young lady that he said he adopted? So Spirit, what is Sean's agenda or... Okay, we got the Three of Waters come out. Alright, so with this Three of Water card, it just speaks about good fortune, like a possibility of favoring victory or something, or some kind of prosperity. Okay. It talks about things ending where they have started from, with this Three of Water cards here. It talks about bringing pleasure or emotional stability. Maybe one of his intentions for this adopting this young lady. So he say, I don't know if it's a joke or not, but the reading is his intention for adopting this young lady, as he said, as they posted. So again, this is about possibility of favoring triumph, victories, or success, or prosperity. In some kind of positive cause that's bringing pleasure to him, or some kind of emotional stability to Sean. Also, the next card come out is the Nine of Fire. With the Nine of Fire in reverse, it's it speaks about time wasted or lost, or some kind of postponing, like some kind of postponing, it's like a postponing valuable for superficial ones, like people, like fake people or something. I don't know. This speaks about material doors, about material causes. Like it talks about something causing unforeseen events and difficulties with the brotherhood. This talks about brotherhood. This talks about a group of people that come together to do rituals. Can you see they're going to the water, holding hand to hand. They're going to the water for that. Ooh. And then you have the Ten of Air. With the Ten of Air card, it speaks about material ruins. Talks about bad health. This is not a favorable card here. It's not all favorable. It speaks for ill omen. Like his attention for this girl is not good at all. For this young lady that he's getting, for him and his brotherhood, the intentions are not good for this young lady. Ooh. This is gonna be a misfortune for him in this case. Anything you want to say? Okay, go ahead. That's crazy. He don't even have no good intentions with this young lady. What is her parents doing?
Alright. Message from the air. I mean, shoot. Ooh. Water.
And talks about them going to the water ritual.
Yeah, most definitely. But it don't seem as though somebody's action is meaning, somebody's words mean the action. So they're saying one thing, and they're saying this for this, saying for that. Not that. No way. Also representing kind of like the fall of man. So them having some negative. Look, the spirit is in reverse. I'm gonna just say it like that. The spirit is in reverse. So anybody know what a reversing spirit is as far as reverse. Like it's not upright. So the thing about a star card, is representing number 5. It's symbolic to number 5 because of the crown that the mermaid has on her head, and the 2 horsemen represent her, her decision making and her thoughts and actions. So, and they are representing different, different parts of her that she's supposed to control. Well, you know what I'm saying? Her thoughts and her actions, that's a part of her that she's supposed to control. Just like the man card, the whole body of the man is supposed to be able to control, even the mind and spirit. And even though, the rest of the parts of his body represent the elements, the 4 elements, his head represents what he needs to control the most. And if it's not upright, then you know what that means. Most of the time you're thinking about earthly matters and doing this for some earthly reasons. And as you can see, it's a black and a white horse, and it's a white, I'm gonna say white, but it's a light skin, light tone young lady in the mix. You know what I'm saying? And she's going down, she's being taken down, being mixed in the black and the white. Like I said, the number 5 coming up again. So 5 of earth in reverse. That means somebody's getting hurt. Hate to say it like that. But this was only to be looked at as somebody trying to get up out of a situation. So just for looks, that's basically what ancestors are translating to me towards this subject. So it was basically just for look. They basically said what they said within that first card about the whole thing. As far as when I kind of broke down number 5 and spirit brought down a card, 5 of earth, this had to do with something of the earthly matters and earthly desires. Not saying that it's necessarily good stuff, like good desires. I said like earthly, like earthly. Some people got like, well, the earthly stuff is kind of like sinful, if you get what I'm saying. And somebody is like full of earth, like so into the earth like shit. Like you flesh, like you just want to be there and linger in it. Like I said though, this more look like somebody trying to make up for, what the media is saying, or some kind of crazy crap. The next card you pull out is the Salamander's card, and the Salamander is a fire element. And those who know how to work with fire. Now, these salamanders are only a piece of the fire, like a spark. It's most definitely got to talk about, somebody in their 40s. So this talking about more Diddy, more than a little girl. And that's what's, spirits were telling me that, but the cards kind of put it out there. Somebody who, strategic and things of that nature, great thinkers or ruler, like, not, in some aspect of, him having a power, some form of power. Saying like somebody like determined, and burning their will so their will is strong. So, somebody determined, ready to keep everything going. But when this also get to talking about, when it's around cards they're not looking too good. They get to talking about disorders, imbalance and stuff like that. But disorders is imbalance because, things are not being like followed through in a way, instructions are not being followed. So that's like some we don't have a balance some way, form, or fashion. Let me see. One more card or something. Try this little girl. Okay, so the next card I pulled out, I had shuffle. I just pulled out the next one. We got Ash. Ashu and the black cat. The black cat being like symbolic out of this deck for being like intuitive, but stereotypically like to the people of the streets, this look bad. Like, you feel me? But to the, to those who know knowledge and things of nature, like Ashu, that it's intuitive, it's good, the cats they got like really protective auras about them as far as like when spirits come around and stuff like that. So anybody know about cats, they're spiritual animals, and the cat Ashu walks with the very thing that people associate, like, they have like the same type of association. So cat got 9 lives, many lives or whatever. Ashu got many paths or many forms. Ashu got, many different roles in society. Or Ashu roams the street. Ashu is also, considered to have those psychic abilities and, be able to in and out of that spirit world and, be able to jump from here to there and move quickly like cats, and warn you, kind of like, they cats got like, they make noise. So to give warning or, to leave a mark places, be able to scratch something, anything like that is like, particularly with the cat, even with the bad luck, with, black, because some people consider it evil. Actually not particularly evil, but you know how to give a particular dark energy when needed, according to Illuminati. Like, so there's a lot of drinking and smoking, and this card portrays Ashu smoking, which is to keep him here. So maybe somebody is doing things to keep people there, like alcohol, drinking, drugging, smoking, that type of thing to keep somebody there. Also, Eshu doesn't really look like to be fully dressed or anything like that. Eshu seems to be very much naked, as though he ain't got nothing but a robe on. Drinking, smoking, coming through. Also with Neptune, earlier, I knew that, Neptune had something to play with this with Pisces coming up in 3 of Waters. Right before Neptune, okay, we in Aquarius, like as far as like not the sun in Aquarius, but like the time. We are in the time of Aquarius.
Age of Aquarius.
Yeah, we're in the age of Aquarius. So, prior to that, we was in Pisces. Everybody know that Aquarius is the year of tell it all. And like really not being, what you call?
Held back.
Held back.
Until everything.
So during this age, he's holding something Pisces. So hidden enemies represent like hidden enemies and things of that nature.
Yeah, with that
right?
being
And
said.
Kidnapping.
With that being said, with this message air card, it talks about his relative. He feel like they have lost faith or not taking account for their own work. With this message of air card in reverse. Somebody feel like somebody had failed to keep up in progress.
Good. Keep it up. Shoot. And on. Shoot. But like I said, got to ask you walk around with a symbol representing Pisces. The pitchfork with that going back to Neptune, the planet associated with that. One of the gods that held that particular tool was associated with that. So, there's a lot of symbolism within that, and also him holding the drink, right, as if he's offering, but he's smoking, but he like offering the drink as if he already had his, but like, or pouring up, like sharing, or either like wasting, like don't really care about how much maybe it's consumed, you know what I'm saying, or like not worry about if I gotta get some more, like have somebody maybe be so drunk they like drink all the liquor and they don't really care about if anything is left because they just too drunk. Like, they don't care about wasting.
Also, in this card, we have the 8 of air, also in reverse. This card talks about possibility of fleeing or escaping something, or try to flee maybe. But this all by free will. He may be thinking about it. If you haven't flee or escape, it's most definitely a thought. Or trying to escape from this, what he got himself in. And he know he's not in this alone, because it speaks about he feel like other people betray him and not take accountability. People he may call family. This card, the Ogun card come out. This is a victory card, a winning and triumph over things, but it's in reverse. So it seems like it's not looking good. It's gonna be a losing battle. Talks about the lack of courage and having a lack of courage to face the danger. It's like an inconvenience to him. He has been using excessive tools and excessive strength to prevail all this time. Like strength and force, all the stuff he's been using all this time has been come to a halt. It's been coming to a halt. You're gonna be having problems with security forces. because of his bad performances and what he's done. It speaks about these things here. We start out speaking about the little girl, but they have no good intentions with her. Then it just go back to Sean himself. And the last card I'm gonna pull is the message from the fire card. That's also come out in reverse. This card just speaks about this card speaks about he's going to find strength in his family, his loved ones, and listen to their advice and pay attention to their suggestions. That's what that card speaks out. So if he coming to y'all, just be honest with him and give him the best advice. Don't give him the advice you think he might need to hear, but give him the best advice. You just gotta be accountable for your stuff. All y'all that have something to do with this gonna have to be accountable for it, because just gonna be serious. That's my last card. I wanna pull 800 pounds. Do you want to pull anything else?
I just want to say this. I put this now in the water out.
Put a little bit more so you can see.
This is showing that he's trying to catch something, like, the fish, which is the attention of maybe the public or the eye, for his own benefit. So he's trying to catch something for his own benefit, of course. But, Spirit is more likely telling him at this moment not to misuse those things or misuse what you catch or what you allow or you have access to, not to misuse it, because you misuse it, you miss your opportunity. Last but not least, the guardian angel, they're always in reverse. It doesn't necessarily speak the most positive, but try to give a better explanation of what you need to do as far as the elements, the four elements. There's four elements dealing with God, Jehovah. So, I don't know what to tell you, but it's a thing of start playing with God. Your karma will come back. You don't miss your well till your water go dry, till you're not able to pour any more water in there. The water you poured into other people, you trying to get it back out of them now. So if it's something you put into somebody, you trying to drain it out of them. So you put 10 million in somebody, you trying to get 50 million. You trying to, it's like a thing of trying to get over on somebody. So, you stop dealing with somebody, you trying to put a sex tape out, or you got stuff just craziness. So it's always a thing of just trying to get over on somebody, and the Spirit's like saying that, don't misuse those things that you were made able to do. Because now it's going to backfire, or you're not going to be able to do it anymore. Just like I said, message from the earth. This is basically kind of summing up everything I just said. But displaying that card in totality talks about the fecundity, so basically the fertility of the earth. And keeping things to grow and having access to resources, valuable insight and things of that nature, particularly materials and information that if you misuse, you won't be able to have again. So It's a thing of the spirit saying he's misusing his
power, his ability.
Yeah, and what he was able to do. But now it's a turnaround. The last card I would like to show would be the Oshimari. It's like Wheel of Fortune. It's literally a whole turnaround from when you talk about Oshimari, the representation of half the year male, half the year female. And that's coincident. That's not really a coincidence. That's kind of perfect identity of Diddy. Anybody know about the parties and stuff like that? You got the older male within his 40s or whatever that have this money or whatever that goes both ways. Not every time you see Oshimari or Will of Fortune, that doesn't necessarily mean that, but it just starts to bring out, it forces you to talk about the left and the right, the female and the masculine energy. So feminine and masculine energy. And anytime you want to bring about feminine and masculine energy, particularly with this card, is going to bring out some sort of origin story of how bisexuality started, and Aphrodite and things of that nature, and how, basically one particular god, admiration for another god and wanting to be up under that one so much, and that they became one. And when they became one, it's just like, they didn't necessarily know what it was. It was both, so male and female, or basically it's hard to tell which was, but you see it right now in this female form because of the snake-like activity that was done here. And also you see the masculine activity as in what was done, right? What was done in the dark is being shown now from this masculine energy, or, you know what I'm saying? It's a thing of they having both things going on, like two different type of things going on. Not always saying that, oh, somebody was gay, but in this particular situation, you talking about Diddy, it's you very much well talking about that. So I just want to point that out. Yeah.
And again, this reading started out about the young lady he's on a video with, so he adopted her. We started out with that, but then it just shifted back to Sean either way. Thank you guys.